Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of The Boys Reaction. This is Haarute Live, and my name is Matt. Hello, hi. So, last time on The Boys, what happened? We learned that Stormfront is relentless racist and also maybe the mastermind behind it all. Maybe. We do know that she is Liberty. Apparently, she's been around since at least the 70s. She's maybe like 70 years old. Maybe she's like 100. Maybe she's immortal. Maybe she's God. We don't know. So that's going on. And I have this huge suspicion she maybe is Homelander's mom. So here's the thing. Homelander managed to detach himself of all emotion and decided, you know what? I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone's acceptance. I don't need anyone's love. All that matters is whatever the fuck I want to do. Homelander managed to detach himself of all human things, essentially, because Stormfront told him, hey, you know, you can get way farther if you don't care about anything. And Homelander was like, you know what? I maybe shouldn't care about anything. Because, like, in some ways, for as fucked that Homelander is, he had this, like, limiter on him, which was the idea of, like, I need someone to like me. Like, he needed to feel accepted to some degree. Like, he wanted Madeline Stillwell's love, for example. And after he killed her, after she confessed and she didn't care for him, she was actually afraid of him, he kind of went unstable to the point that he got fucking doppelganger to come and pretend to be Stillwell for his sanity. But now he decided, you know what, I don't need that. I don't need anyone. I don't need to feel like I'm accepted or loved or wanted by anyone. I can just do whatever the fuck I want. So Homelander managed to remove the only limiter that he had, you know, which was, he was already terrified. Now it's like, what the fuck? Where are we going? So I can imagine that he no longer cares about the kid, too, like his son. I did say before that I'm feeling like he's gonna kill Becca, pin it on Butcher, and use the kid, like manipulate him so he would be against the boys, and then we're gonna have to deal with two Homelanders, and maybe we can save the kid and turn him against him, and he'll be his downfall at the end of the story. Now I can see a future where Homelander just kills the kid because he doesn't care anymore. So yeah, there we go. Homelander doesn't give a shit anymore. He'll just do whatever. And I already thought he would do whatever before. Now it's worse. So yeah, fuck me. Anyway. That's mostly what happened previous episode. We had a fun road trip with Starlight and and Frenchie kissed Kimiko, and then he was like mentioned on that, and that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, Butcher went and met Becca, and then Becca was like, no, I'm not going with you. And I actually really did like that. The idea that Becca was like, Butcher, like you're putting me in a pedestal and being like, oh, you saved my life, you're my everything. And then Becca is like, dude, you need to get better yourself. Like, I can't do everything for you, which I really enjoyed. Because it also mimics the idea of, like, in real life, there are some dudes, there's some men that just kind of, for them, relationships kind of double as, like, a therapy. Of like, I need this woman to take care of me so I can be a better person. And it's like, no, like, it shouldn't be her job. You have to do the work yourself, you know? Anyway, and Butcher is kind of that. So hopefully Butcher can reform himself in some way, shape, or form to become a better person without losing what makes him fun as a character, because I still want to see him ram a boat into a whale, if possible. So yeah, let's see where that goes. So yeah, Becca's staying with the kid, Ryan. So that happened. Okay, so there we go. I believe we're fit to start next episode. So yeah, and remember to check out the Patreon in the description, the link for early access and full length videos. All right. Let's begin. So, The Boys, Season 2, Episode 5. Let's go.
To be who you really are.
They're capitalizing on his sexuality 100%.
I'm afraid to show the world who I am.
Yeah, I hate this movie.
Private, sir. Please, it's urgent.
Okay, is this real footage? Okay. Oh, real footage of him. Oh, I want this to leak. I want this to leak so badly. A lot of people saw that. He's a welcome. This does my heart good, but I am worried.
I just want you to know that,
I like this conversation.
yes, you are leaving us holding the bag on the shit show, but I want you to know that I get it. It's, Becca, I do the same thing. I'm not mad.
This is very mature and curious part.
Where are you?
Heading off grid. Argentina, maybe. Early return.
¡Oh, hey! Que venga para acá, todo bien. O sea, no lo dejaría entrar a mi casa, pero...
You were always like my canary, I suppose.
This conversation is great.
Thank you.
Is Butcher just given up completely now? Oh, he did get married.
Billy,
Oh.
Hello, Judy.
who's this?
Oh.
My nephew.
Where's me boy?
Does he have a dog? Does he have a dog?
Hey, Tara.
Let's go! He has a dog named Terror. Butcher got like a full point in terms of how much I like characters now that he has a dog. This is the dog that he had in the flashback too.
Big farewell speech.
He doesn't want a farewell speech.
Honestly, I think it's better if we just leave it open-ended. Okay. You know what I mean? Bring that up with Ashley, right?
It's not up to him.
Call my wife.
This dumb thing. Of course, he got cult married. Oh my god! Oh, that's good. That's the good shit. I like that. French is like, God damn! She impaled him with the gun.
You should have told me you were bringing company. Boy, who's this one remind you of?
Follow him
Speaking of
home.
Lenny,
Lenny.
that's Tara's girlfriend.
What?
His fuck pig.
That's Black Noir! That's Black Noir! Oh no, he saw you. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I have to do it with an audience.
Oh. Let's start a party? Yeah, let's go everyone in. That way he can kill someone just out in the open.
Someone was so upset they leaked it to the press. Can you imagine how angry that person is? Whoever they are?
She knows it was Stormlight.
Identity, rock her to her core.
Fucking Ashley.
The connection is immediate. All-consuming sapphic love blossoms, raising Maeve's consciousness and revealing her own inner truth.
This is so gross.
You are two proud lesbians.
Ashley,
You know Mavis bi, right?
Yeah, you know what? I just feel like lesbian is a bit of an easier sell, but more cut and dry.
Now,
also biphobia, also by erasure. Let's go.
Pew research shows that two feminine women in a relationship sends a problematic message.
Yeah, this isn't Penthouse Forum.
Americans are more accepting of gays when they're in a clear-cut gender role relationship, like Ellen and Portia.
I can't protect you if you leave. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take that motherfucker down. You trust me?
Did he listen to that? Did he hear that? Maybe not. Okay. But that means that maybe it's on our side though.
Yeah, but you can't go out there, they'll kill you.
Oh.
You don't think I thought about cashing it in after Robin? Because I do. Still.
Oh, is Huey gonna save him from himself?
I don't need your help. Jesus, you're fucking pathetic. You're so scared of being alone, Huey. Look, just get out of the fucking way. Don't make me move you.
You can move him.
They're gonna move me.
Good luck with me.
Let's go, MM.
And then they just started letting all kinds of people in.
Oh, what kinds of people? Sorry, what shades of people?
When I got fired, I tindered my way through Barcelona. Everyone in that city ate my paella. Fucked a guy with elephantitis. But I got through it. And so will you.
I want to see that. I want to see her fuck a guy with elephantitis.
I know this is Dawn of the Seven.
Title of the movie.
Sunset on A Train.
Your Homelander's war crime.
That was a war crime, yes. I like this woman.
How can I stay quiet?
I mean, I like the
and still look
actress.
my daughter in the eyes? I can't. I know you can.
Too much power. I love that. Okay. Of course. What if he just murders everyone here?
Freedom comes at a price. You don't speak for us.
Oh, I feel like he's just gonna murder everybody. Or a person. He's just gonna commit murder right here, live. How is this gonna go? Yeah? 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 Oh, this show is about to go nuts. This show is about to go stupid. Okay. Back to reality. Okay. I was so sure. We dodged a bullet right there. The world dodged a bullet. Actually losing our fucking hair. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's dandy. We're chilling. We're rolling. We're good. I legitimately thought. And then you just... Does he... He hates himself for being weak. I think that's what it is. He keeps looking at himself being like, you weakling. You couldn't pull a trigger.
No one's ever achieved anything without sacrifice.
What are we
The kid's
talking
a hero.
about?
Think of it like that.
What? Sage Grove Center. Better there than here.
Oh, this is just the first batch. I'll have Logan punch up the fear.
Opinions don't kill terrorists.
I mean,
Superheroes oh god!
So, when you see
Photoshop
it on your
that.
uncle's Facebook page, then you know it's working.
This is true. Okay, she's helping. She could come with solutions.
Fuck Billy. Lenny's his little brother.
Oh, okay.
And leads Billy away. Easy, quiet as a lamb.
Oh, was. The only person that could kind of stop Butcher from being himself is someone like Huey.
What happened?
Yeah, there we go.
Come on, everybody, out!
Is he gonna stay? He's gonna stay and try and fight Noir and maybe die. Damn it! I need Huey and MM to come in clutch. Please let there be another trap. They're coming in. And a gun! Let's go! It's not gonna do enough. Oh, he got MM! Get him! Get him! How can they take Noir out? I mean, it's a 3-on-1, but... I want Judy to come in and ram him with a car.
I got photos of Lord's dirty little secret. My wife's son.
He is using Becca as a weapon, which is... The fuck is that?
Mr. Butcher, here's my first and final offer.
Okay.
That information never sees the light of day. And I'll call off Black Noir.
And that's it.
Get yourself a deal.
Wow. People are coming in.
Food? Well, this is food for your soul.
Ah! Ah, yes! Is Maeve trying to start a movement against Homelander?
Then you're gonna need a woman to tell everyone that you're not a complete piece of shit.
What, you think I'm a piece of shit?
Fuck yeah. The point is, I can help you
Okay.
if you help me. That is a performance.
She's smarter than
Oh
this.
my god, look, I'm like tearing up.
She's too smart for this.
You used to be Liberty. Wow. You are a special kind of poison flower, huh?
I'm
Going
worried.
Against your own people?
You mean fucking white people?
Superheroes. Don't be racist.
Fucking shut up! You never want to be in this room. You never want to be in this trailer with these two.
I owe you.
Well, what are you ever gonna do to repay me?
Oh. Oh, he's apologizing to the dog that he almost committed suicide. This episode did a lot for me to like Butcher, actually. It did a lot for Butcher as a character. The plushie? The plushie? The toy?
Sarah?
Destroy the fuck out of that toy.
Fuck it. That's my boy.
Is he parting ways with all of them? Oh! Okay, so never mind what I said about my theory. I think that theory is out of the window. Or this scene is fucked. One or the other. Are they gonna hate fuck each other? They're like rough.
Right here.
He's not gonna do anything. She's immortal.
Don't be a pussy. Laser my fucking tits.
Shh. That's a line. This is what she wants. A white blonde man just lasering her fucking tits off.
See? I told you I don't break easy.
So you go for the eyeballs. This is a power couple. Yeah, of course. They're power fucking. Hate fucking. Back in the old days, we call this a Kissmasses. So the worst part about that episode is that it didn't include the part of Dream On when they just go like Dream On, Dream On, Dream On. That's my favorite part of the song. I was hoping they would add it, but they didn't. Anyway, so okay, so my theory that I had either exploded and just fuck it, let's not pay attention to it anymore, or it's more fucked up than I thought it would be, which I wouldn't put past this show, because I was like, oh, Stormfront might be Homelander's mom. And the only reason why I said that is because Liberty has like, okay, you have Liberty and then you have Homelander. Like, it looks like a progression of like, okay, you have one and then you have the other. And since she's been around since forever and she's like immortal or whatever, and she also has this thing where she's like, oh, I'll be around if you need help. Like, it's almost like a mom. So I had this thing of like, oh, I think she's his mom. And that was my theory. Because of the ending of this episode, that theory, well, I would say becomes no, or it becomes way more fucked up. And I wouldn't put it past the show to actually make it real. To actually be like, no, actually she is his mom. And they're also banging. You know? Like, listen, man. White supremacists are all about eugenics. I'm pretty sure. So, if she wants to create the Overmensch, then this is the way to do it, right? I suppose. Anyway, so that's happening. Yeah, they're hate fucking each other. They're Kissmasses. That's what they are. That's what we called it back in the day. Back in 2013, 2014, whatever. That's what we used to call it on the internets, on the depths of the internets. They're Kissmasses. Anyway, anyone who gets that reference, you're cursed with that knowledge, and so am I, and we'll die like this. But anyway, let's talk about the episode. What are we doing? Okay, so they're filming a movie, the Dawn of December or some shit, and it's like, oh yeah, but it's the sunset for A-Train. It's like, okay, this is the movie where A-Train retires. He announces his retirement. Homelander, because of the announcement he made on Maeve's stead, which is like, oh, she's a raging lesbian. She's a wonderful girlfriend called Elena, and it's like, fuck you. And he's using this to torture Elena, where they're essentially being forced to have a public relationship, which they don't want. And it also sucks because it's a terrible relationship too. It's like, because it's a PR related, like almost like it's real, but and also the fact that it's not even because biphobia, bi erasure, they're doing that too, because they're going, oh, Queen Maeve, she's actually bi, and it's like, yeah, but we run the numbers and we found out that people like lesbian more, so we're gonna roll with lesbian. It's like, fuck off, dude, fuck that shit. It like, this show does a great job of like checking out like every box of like, oh fuck you, like every single box. Oh, I'm gonna tell my friend right now, like, hey, by the way, another box the boys checks to make you hate it. Biphobia. There we go. Bi erasure. There we go. They're gonna hate it. Anyway, so they're filming the movie and it sucks. A-Train doesn't like it. Maeve doesn't like it. I feel like in this episode, more than in previous ones. And the reason why I say more than in previous one is because Maeve has this moment with Elena where she's like, we're going to take that fucker down. Like, she's actually motivated to go and take Homelander down. I love that. Because the thing about Maeve is that before, she was like, oh, we can't do anything. Homelander's too powerful. But now he's fucking with the person that I care for, the person I love. And she hates it, and I hate seeing suffer her like this, and I'm also suffering, and she's like, oh, fuck it, I'm taking Homelander down. And I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't know if we can do it. Homelander's too powerful. But, like, she's like, fuck it, let's do it. A-Train is like, well, I'm being retired, so I don't have anything left anymore. Deep is like, I really want to get back into the 7, I'll do anything. So it's like, we have all of these people that could theoretically, like, all of the members of the 7 could theoretically be used in a manner where they could go against Homelander. Even fucking Black Noir. Because Black Noir is like, I'm all about business kind of guy, right? And if he's a all about business kind of person, and he follows Mr. Edgar, and Mr. Edgar wants to take Homelander out, then there we go. We have another one to the team. Starlight also could go against, well, she's actively going against Homelander, but like, that's what I want to see. I want to see, like, literally every superhero go against Homelander. Like, that's what I want to see, right? Here's the thing, though. Stormfront throws a wrench into things. It's like, what are we doing now? Because Stormfront, she's Homelander 2.0. That's what she is. She's better Homelander, right? She's actually better Homelander. And the reason why I say better is not just because she's a hot chick, but because she's actually better at doing Homelander shit that Homelander is, right? So, Homelander, well, the actor that plays Homelander is much better. And that's not to say that she's bad. It's to say that the actor that plays Homelander is a fucking god. Like, he's the best actor in the show. Like, and he's the best actor I've seen in a while. Like, what the fuck? He nails every scene he's in. But, like, Stormfront is better Homelander in the sense that she can do all of this fucked up shit, and also she's competent. Homelander isn't fully competent in a lot of areas because he's, I don't know, he's underdeveloped, he's awkward in some regards. He's like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this, and it's like, it backfires and he doesn't know what to do anymore. But Stormfront, she's actually capable. She's like, all right, we just gotta make some memes, some dumb memes to say this, and they kind of push. I love that Stormfront is using memes to mind control people. I love that she's doing that because that is actually realistic. That is actually realistic. That explains that. Okay, so that shit explains the entire Trump administration because I was fucking there. I was there in 2016. I was there. And listen, I'm not American, but I hung up around American circles enough. And I remember being there, and I remember seeing people. And I remember seeing people make Hillary Clinton memes because they were like, yeah, okay, no. So what they did is that, fuck it, we're getting political. What they did is that they made, sorry, I'm hitting the mic a lot because I'm spinning a lot on my chair. I remember people made a ton of like Trump memes, and of course, but the thing is, the Trump memes actually, they decrease the danger factor to Trump. And people were talking shit on Hillary Clinton because she's like serious, but Trump was like a joke. So people vote for the joke funny man. Haha, what's the worst that could happen? And then children were being thrown into a concentration camp. Like that's the sequence of events. That's just exactly what happened. And I love that because you can totally mind control people by memes. And okay, I'll give y'all a homework. I'll give y'all a piece of homework if you ever want to go deeper into those ideas and themes, and it's either play or watch a playthrough or watch movie of Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 was a game that came out in 2001. And that game is specifically, first of all, a lot of people didn't like it. And the reason why they didn't like it is because, like, oh, whatever, it's not as cool as the first one or some shit. What is happening here? But that game's entire theme is mind control and memaking people do things that you want them to do by exposure of a specific information. Memes, and they actually do use the word memes, but they don't refer to memes as funny internet memes because it was 2001, but they refer to memes as the original core idea of what a meme is, which is information. Genes is what you pass biologically, memes is what you pass down from culture, information. So you can totally control people to do whatever you want them to do by a means, and that game does an amazing job at like giving you a proper showcase of it. And then info dumps that to you at the end for like an hour, and you go like, fuck my life. This game is so good and it's so smart. Nobody got it. Nobody got it because it was way too much. It was way too complex, and it came out in 2001. People didn't know what the fuck that game was talking about. But if you look at that game now, you go, fuck my life, dude. So that is the information era we live in today. Anyway, memes. They're fun. They're nothing ever has ever happened because of memes. Anyway, moving on. So I love that Stormfront managed to defuse the situation and push for her fascist agenda and protect Homelander from his war crimes by making memes. That's wonderful. I love that. It's just a picture of him with the impact font, impact font above, opinions done, below, kill terrorists. And then that picture is probably like deep fried, and then they put bottom text and some, I don't know, red lighting on his eyes. And then haha, funny meme. And then the idea of like, oh, this is Photoshop, this is fake, it's not real. It's like, oh man. Okay, now that I'm wondering though, if we're going into the anime, if we're going into the meme culture, are we going into the anime culture too? Like, is there a Homelander anime out there? There probably is. There's a VOD anime probably. I want to see that. I want to see memes about that shit. There's probably a ton. Anyway, so okay, let's stop with that. Yo, the scene where Homelander seemingly killed all those people, it was such a good scene. Because I really thought he did it. I was so sure. And it would have been so good. It would have been so good. Because, like, I really thought that would be the turning point. And I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't happen. I'm disappointed that Homelander didn't murder thousands of people right there. Because here's the thing. Is that Homelander just murdering people right there, it would have been a turning point for the show. It would be the point where Homelander is like, oh, he's the worst person in the world. He's a straight up psychopath. And he also is the most overpowered person on the planet. Okay. And he's just out there killing people. Okay. We gave him a lot of power and okay. And now he's unstoppable. Because who's gonna stop him? Legitimately. I think that if you nuked him, he would be fine. First of all, he would stop the nuke. So, like, what the fuck ever? How do we deal with Homelander? And part of me was kind of hoping that that's where the show would go. Just like, Homelander's the worst person on the planet. He's enemy of the world. Everybody hates him. But also, how do we take him down? And the answer is you can't. And then that's where the show was going to go. I would be so in for that. And I'm kind of hoping that that's kind of where the show goes eventually. Like at the end of this season or at the end of next season or whatever long this fucking show is going to be. Like at some point I want Homelander to just straight up commit genocide. I just want him to just straight up in front of everybody live on TV just commit genocide. So that at that point it's undeniable completely undeniable whatever the fuck his deal is. And then he snaps. Well, he's already kind of snapped, but he crosses the threshold of like, well, I don't have to play nice anymore. I don't have to do anything anymore. Those people hate me, they can die. People rally against me, they can die. Like, anyone talks to me, they can fucking die. I don't give a fuck. So, like, who's gonna stop him? That would be a fun thing to watch. It would be worrisome. But the reason why, when I was watching that, I just started laughing uncontrollably is, because, first of all, it's so fucked up that it's, like, way too much. And it kind of makes you uncomfortable. But also the idea that I was like, oh, this show is going places. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun journey. Oh man, I can't wait. And then it snapped back to reality, and I was like, oh, okay, we're good, we're chilling. But still, like, I kind of wish that's where it went. I kind of wish that's where it's gonna go eventually. So yeah. Anyway, that happened. That scene was fantastic, though. I really thought. Okay, they're exploiting Maeve's sexuality, sure. Ignoring her sexuality and exploiting her seeming sexuality. Here's the thing, this episode did a lot for Butcher, by the way. This episode did a lot for Billy. Like, I've said this before, and I even said it at the beginning of this episode, I think. Like, Butcher is the kind of character that he's a terrible person, but a really fun character to watch. That's how I would describe him. And like people have asked me, like, what do you want Butcher to change? And I was like, I kind of want him to change in the sense that I want him to be better, but I don't want him to change in the sense that the ramming of the whale with the boat is still like one of my favorite moments in that show. Like, I want to see that again because it's so fucking nuts. And that's the kind of shit that Butcher pulls. So I want to see that. Also, he delivers like some of the best lines ever. Like, he's so fucking fun to watch, but like, he's not a good person. And for the sake of what we're doing in the show, I want him to be a better person. Becca wants him to be a better person, and in this case, he's becoming a better person, kind of. Okay, I want to go back to the end because I want to check something out just now. Were they going their separate ways? I'm not sure. I think Butcher is going off alone. Are they going their separate ways? Like, because they're all getting into individual cars, and they could go in the same direction. They could totally go in the same direction, but they're getting into individual cars, which makes me think that maybe Butcher will go off alone. Where is it gonna go? Is it gonna go to Argentina? Is Butcher gonna legitimately go to real ass Argentina? I'll be sewing for that. I like that Argentina. I'm Argentinian, by the way. I like that Argentina is the de facto. All right, somewhere in the fucking world we can run off to. Argentina, there we go. I like that is the de facto country that people run away to. I like that is the de facto country people run away to. It's like, where did the Nazis go? Argentina, sure. Like, everybody's just like, yeah, everybody go Argentina. Argentina is like the perfect spot of like, all right, middle of the fucking nowhere, big enough, diversity, a lot of like European immigrants. Sure, whatever. Argentina, let's go. It's also big, so it's like, whatever. He can be anywhere. Even the fucking jungle in Misiones. Like, that would be fucking funny. That would be fucking fun. Like, dude, I'd love if Butcher actually legitimately went to Argentina and then we had The Boys just have one episode in Argentina. I mean, they probably wouldn't travel to Argentina to film. They probably would just have a set of like inside buildings and say like, whatever, this is Argentina, and then stock footage of the outside. That's what Torchwood did. By the way, I know that there is like at least like one person from Argentina that watches this reaction. There is an episode of Torchwood, the final episode of Torchwood, actually, the final two, that where half of the cast of characters go to Argentina. They go to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and they didn't film it there, but they had stock footage of Buenos Aires. I think it was La Plata, and then they got like two actors that were clearly from Argentina talk to each other, and they were talking, and I was like, oh, they are 100% Argentina. I can tell the accent. It was so baffling to watch Torchwood, which is like one of my favorite shows that I ever watched on this fucking channel, and just in general, I love Torchwood. And the final episode, it just took place in Argentina, and I was like, that's fucking nuts. It was like, yeah, there's like 2 points of the world. We have fucking Shanghai. Was it Shanghai? I think it was like Shanghai in China, and then Argentina, Buenos Aires, and it's like, oh yeah, it's like one of the points of the world. Like one of the 2 sides of the alien shit that is happening to the core of the planet that makes everyone immortal. It's in Buenos Aires, Argentina. I was like, God damn, we had that secret all along, and our economy still sucks. Man, we should have been exploiting that more. We should have been using the immortality fuel in Buenos Aires a lot more. Maybe we could have gotten something better for our economy. Maybe we'd be doing better if that wasn't the case. Maybe. Man, I love paying for an extra 65% tax to every purchase I made outside of Argentina. That's wonderful. I love paying like, I don't know, 2,000 Argentine pesos for Netflix or whatever. I love it. It's wonderful. Anyway, moving on. That is a weird tangent. I just want to see Butcher in Argentina. That would be the best sequence. That would be the best sequence. It would be so good. It would be so fucking good. Sorry, I'm hitting the mic a lot. Oh, that would be so fucking good. Anyway, Homelander and Stormfront are hate fucking. Sure. Back to the episode. Deep got married. Sure. So we had to fight Black Noir, and I like that we couldn't defeat him because it's like superheroes in the show are too powerful. You cannot defeat them. So I like that they were like, all right, we cannot defeat Black Noir. We set up a bunch of bombs, a bunch of traps, and you trigger like all of them, and then we fight him. But like, we can't defeat him. But then eventually Butcher was like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to use my desperation move. That's how special moves are called in King of Fighters games. Shout out to King of Fighters. Butcher is like, I'm going to use my desperation move. I'm just going to say, I know about Becca. I know about Homelander's kid. I know about your secret. Fuck you. If we die here, then all the shit gets automatically uploaded to the cloud, and it will be sent by whatever to whatever person it was. Like, I don't know, some reporter or some congressman or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's going to be sent to whoever. So if you kill me, that's going to happen. So what if we don't do that? And I like that Black Noir is such a down to business kind of person, you know, just all about business. You know, I do everything right. That he was like, all right, grabbing you, phone calls, Mr. Edgar, talk to him. And then he talks to Mr. Edgar, and Mr. Edgar is like, oh, so you do have information on that. What proof do we have that you're not going to fuck us over? It's like, you don't have any. It's like, okay, here's my only final offer. You don't upload any of that, and I call Black Noir off. Do we have a deal? Yes. Okay, done. And that was it. Like, it was really just like a quick business interaction, and it wasn't even like you have immunity or we're not gonna chase after you anymore. It's like, no, I call Black Noir off now. Right? That's what it is. I call Black Noir off now. If you don't upload that shit. Okay, sure, we'll take it. We survive. We live another day. Sure. We keep getting off of like these superhero encounters just barely through some bullshit every time. Like, how many times have we like encountered the superheroes and we were like, oh my god, they're all gonna die, and then they don't. Somehow they manage to survive. It's like it's always crazy. It's always crazy to me. Okay. What else happened in this episode? I mean, I do like that a lot happened for Butcher as a character. Like, he grew a lot. Because, like, after losing Becca, it's like he has nothing anymore. But at the same time, Huey is there for him. And I like that Butcher is like, fuck you. But then he was like, listen, just go, man. Like, Butcher cares. Butcher is caring. And that is something that I'm liking. Because Butcher in the past has sometimes not cared and have been an asshole. So I'm liking that right now he wasn't as big of an asshole. He was actually kind of caring. And I like that the others were caring of him. I like that Huey stopped being so hostile towards him. He was like, listen, I know it's back and I know it's important to you, so I get it, you know? I would have done the same thing. So I don't blame you, and it's totally fine. And then they hear that Butcher is not doing well, you know, him and Milk. And then they go, all right, let's let's go and talk to him. So they went for the aunt's house, and they met there, and that was great. Huey looks like Butcher's brother and kind of acts as the little brother for Butcher too. So he runs him down. So that's nice. We had a scene with Stormfront and A-Train, which was like clearly like, oh, she hates him because she's awful. Kimiko is doing hits. She's taking hit jobs, and Frenchie's like, "Don't do this, Monkyo." And then they go like, "All right, fuck it, whatever. You want to be a monster, then go be a monster." And it's like this tough love kind of thing, where it's like I wouldn't be as aggressive towards Kimiko as Frenchie was, but maybe that's what she needed to hear, because Kimiko was pushing Frenchie away, and she's even like yelling him in sign language. But then Frenchie was like, "You never taught me how to talk to you. How am I supposed to understand you if you don't open up?" That's what that's supposed to mean. So then it's like, well, fine, whatever. If you want to do your own thing and don't care about the others, then fucking just go and do whatever. I'm out of here. And then Kimiko is hurt, and then they just walk away from each other. So we'll see how that develops. What else happened in the episode? Stormfront knows that Starlight leaked the information. She's way too smart. And now she also knows that Starlight knows that she's Liberty. So there you go. Yo. Okay. Stormfront talks to a person in one scene, and I don't know what that is. Let me listen to it again. No one ever said the job was Cece. And then a man goes, "Look, she's just a kid." He has he has a fucking lighter that says "Titty Committee." 17 years old, you don't got to look him in the face. Look, no one's ever achieved anything without sacrifice. Kid's a hero. Think of it like that. Right, a hero. Sage Groove Center. Okay. Word H, word J, word C, word F. So that looks kind of like a mental institution or something like that. What's that about? Stormfront. What are they talking about? 17 years old, kid's a hero. Who are they talking about? So that's a player that hasn't been introduced yet. That's something related to Stormfront that hasn't been introduced yet. So there we go. We'll have to learn what that is about. Starlight saw some shit in Stormfront's computer or something. Let me skip ahead. Her mom's name was Adele or something. Sage Groove. Regarding Sage Groove incident. Sage Groove at 82%? What did that say? So all of the things that she's Sage Groove current stat. Phase 12 for 8 time tabulate. Latest. Okay, whatever. So here's the thing about what they're saying. Here's the thing about these emails that I'm looking at right now. They are blurred, and the only words you can read is Sage Groove. So this is just to tell you what Sage Groove is. That is something that 82% success rate. I think that's what it says. So let's see what Sage Groove what the fuck is. Maybe they're doing... I hate to bring this up. I haven't watched the fucking Danganronpa 3 anime because I played the first 2 Danganronpa games. Maybe they're doing an Isuru Kamakura where they're doing a thing where they want to inject someone with like literally every version of a superhero juice that they can find. Like Compound B creates superheroes. Okay. It's dumb to think that that's where the experimenting will end, though. They probably are experimenting even further behind the scenes about what else can we do with the Compound B? What else can we do with the superheroes? So there is a chance that they're using all superheroes as kind of like test subjects in the sense that we're gathering information and, you know, doing like different combinations in Compound B or maybe extracting DNA from every hero or something allows for them to essentially collect every superpower. And then maybe they're like the Sage Group project or whatever is that they're trying to create the ultimate superhero, the ultimate soup, the person that can have every power ever. You know? Maybe they're trying to do that. They could totally do that for no reason, you know? They can totally pull off like a Danganronpa shit here. They could totally do that. Anyway, what else happened in the episode that maybe I can talk about? That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it about the episode. There was a scene where Kimiko ripped some dude's face off. That was great. Face off. You know, anyway, enough of that movie. I think we're ready to move on. So there we go. I just hope I can see Butcher in Argentina next episode. I'll be down for that. I'll be so happy. I couldn't be happier if that happened. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to stay around. But if he does go to Argentina, I'll be mad happy. But alright, I think that's it for this episode reaction. Thank you for watching. And if you would like to watch next episode about The Boys reactions as well as full-length reactions, you can do so over at the Patreon. Check out the link in the description for that, as well as social media. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.